best show this side of the sea. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home or you're in your car. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. No matter if you're near or far. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. You better tune in quick or you might just miss. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. The best show this side of the sea. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. 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 It's the Mac. If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Desserts Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
Hello everyone, this is Melissa Shumpert with Malippi Fashion. Come out to our store location at 850 North Gloucester Street, Suite 3, Tupelo, Mississippi. We are here to pack your orders and see those smiling faces. And as always, you can shop online at malippifashion.com.
Tune in to the Mac Man Morning Show. Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the Mac Man Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
Well, good morning, grand rising, great day to each and every one of you here on this great day, this great morning, this grand rising that we have on the 19th of December. Christmas is next week, right around the corner. Hanukkah has been started, and we're looking forward to these of these days. Grand Rising to each and every one of you. Grand Rising, hey, how y'all doing? I hope all is well and that you feel well. It is 60 degrees in our region and around our region in Mississippi, Tennessee, and in Arkansas. I don't know where it came from, but it came from somewhere. We were freezing a few days ago, and now we're look like it's a heat wave or something coming on. Y'all bundle up. Remember, this is, as my mother would say, pneumonia weather. You don't know when it's going to go up or when is it going to go down. So we're grateful just to be here to feel whatever it is. Grand Rising, great day to each and every one of you. Let me go on and call the roll right quick. We like to say good morning to you, Deacon Alvin Moore. Grand Rising, knowing you're eating your breakfast with your wonderful caregivers, and we're grateful for Sharon Reed and for Apostle Anthony Reed taking wonderful care of you, and all those that love and care about you, Deacon. Enjoy this season and enjoy the love that is being expressed to you. Diane Black, good morning to you and to your father. There's y'all sitting back listening to the Mac Man. I got something for you this morning on this Friday, not Monday. I ain't even here yet, but this Monday is a lot of things that are going on in our community. Candle Dessert Lounge is somewhere, and all of y'all come on, and they'll be coming together real soon. Hopefully, more than likely, we'll have Brother Lee Mack, our co-host, that will be with us on this morning. And it's just good to be here. It's just good to be here. Thank you to Kiana Belcher, trustee and future commissioner. I should just call because she's commissioner going to be the commissioner of the 5th district for Cook County, my old county district. And I know that she's going to represent well. Thank you for coming on. Like say hey to everybody, to Judge Meredith Hammer, going to be the judge of 17th Sub Circuit of Cook County. Out there in the Southland, to all of you. There's so much going on. I have a big news release and announcement that I had received on yesterday, and I did put it out, and it concerns me. And we're going to talk about this today, about the trickery that's allegedly getting ready or has been going on in Democratic politics in Mississippi. Now, let me explain something to folks. I have to usually give this disclaimer. The MacMan Morning Show, Mac Media Productions, is not operated nor funded by any political party. Therefore, I can have who I want on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions. Good morning to our new radio and television network, to Hot Talk Radio and Television, based out of, I ain't gonna tell y'all now because we everywhere. I want to say good morning to our new family that has come on, and we're having a big release for a release event for Mac Media 3 and the MacMan Morning Show, MacMan Show, our production company that's going to be coming on with our new network. We're grateful for Mika Light. Had a great program on yesterday from WRFU 104.5 FM in Champaign, Illinois. Like to say good morning, Grand Rising to all of you. To my brother in broadcasting, Mr. Bob McKay over at WVON in Chicago. Like to say good morning, Grand Rising to all of our listeners everywhere. We're getting ready to broaden our horizons with Hot Talk Radio and television, and we're just grateful to be a part of a network that'll give us an opportunity to reach many, many, many people around the world, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to do just that. We're improving our media company and our broadcast. And I know that I've said it, and I've said it many times. I guess I was trying to convince myself, but it is there. There's a lot of work that goes into being personalities on radio, and to produce the type of broadcasts that we'd like to do. And yes, it's broadcasting. And I just need your encouragement and your help. We're gonna do what we got to do. But it's just good to know, and good to know that you're there for us. And WKRA, you're never forgotten, because if it wasn't for WKRA giving us an opportunity to get back into broadcasting, I wouldn't be on the air for these last 2 years. And we want to just thank WKRA, like say good morning to the faithful and loyal listener of that station. That's DW over there in Holly Springs, Mississippi. Thank you for your supporting this show and supporting your hometown radio station. There's nothing wrong with it. Radio is very important. Media is very important, especially in these days and times that we're living in. And it just seems like news is so instantaneous and information is so fast that by the time you get through consuming one story, you'll find yourself as something else that's coming up. Now, we're watching as media people, as the media is watching, all of us are watching that are involved in media. We're involved in various stories, but one story we're waiting for, all the media is waiting for, is the Epstein files. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Brother Lee Mike is going to come a little bit shortly, and we're going to talk about it. But there's something that I must discuss that was given to me, kind of shocked me on yesterday when I received this news release from hopefully, and I believe that it will be, the brand new senator from the state of Mississippi, God willing, that will help the state and bring the state to where it is as far as making sure that the resources get here. We'd like to say good morning to Miss Priscilla Williams Teal. I got this news release, breaking news release on yesterday. And when it came to me, I had to reread it a couple of times because of, not that I didn't believe it, but then I'm looking at things and saying, wow, is that right? You never know what people are doing. Now, there is an investigation going on, and the Mississippi Democratic Party is addressing this. And this comes from the Teal for Senate campaign in Jackson, Mississippi. They're located in Jackson, Mississippi. And the title of the news release is Democratic Mississippi Senate candidate Scott Colomb exposed for voter registration, being a registered Republican, voting as a registered Republican. He's asking for the Democrats to vote for him, but yet last year, I'm going to say it again, last year, Mr. Colomb voted against our candidate and our nominee, who was Kamala Harris. And now he's coming back to these same people. And after voting I don't know why he would, but that's his business. But you can't vote and support the Republicans and then come over to the Democrats and ask them to help you. We're going to talk about this right now. Let me read this. This came out. It was originally cast for Monday. We got it, and after making some communications, the release was official release that we got was on yesterday. And let me read. This is from the Teal campaign. It says, on December 17, 2025 in Jackson. Okay, let's see. Monday the 22nd. Okay. On Monday the 22nd, 2025, the United States Senate Democratic candidate, Miss Priscilla Williams Teal, who is the actual blood relative and blood cousin of Emmett Till, who had lost his life tragically here in the state of Mississippi, will denounce Scott Colomb's bid for United States Senator as completely hypocritical and a fraud after obtaining proof from the Mississippi Secretary of State that candidate Colomb voted Republican in the March 2024 election. Is that right? Candidate Priscilla Teal says last year her opponent he voted in the Republican primary in the state shocking actions that openly oppose the core priorities and values of the Democratic Party. This year, Scott Colomb has flipped back, asking Democratic voters to trust him with the party's nomination. The Democratic voters of this great state, the state of Mississippi, need to be aware that Scott Colomb is a MAGA candidate, hypocritically wearing the label of the Democratic Party. Miss Priscilla Teal went on further to say, Democrats in Mississippi have worked tirelessly to advance justice, to protect voting rights, defending consumers, and standing up for working families. And Priscilla Williams Teal said those priorities were not just ignored by her opponent in the past; they are actively opposed. Changing parties is a serious decision, and when it's done, it requires honesty, accountability, and a clear explanation, which has not been given by Mr. Colomb. It also go on further to say that Priscilla Williams Teal reaffirmed a long-standing commitment to democratic values and to the voters who support them. And she quotes as saying, I am running as a Democrat because I believe in the democratic principles and have stood by them constantly. Priscilla Williams Teal said, Mississippi voters deserve a candidate who are straightforward and about who they are and what they believe and why they are running as a Democrat, not candidates who switch labels when it suits them. The campaign is calling for the voters to look closely at the record, the timing, and the motives behind the sudden shift. And she's asking you to join her. Wait a minute, let me make sure of this. Join her on Monday the 22nd at 1 p.m. at her campaign headquarters, which is located at 414 South State Street in Jackson, Mississippi. And if you want further information, you can go to info@teal4USSenate2026.com. We're going to give that out a little bit before the show ends. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, to have this happening at a time where we really need to be unified, it behooves me. It's not shocking to a point where people don't do this because people do it all the time. I've seen it. I've seen it in Mississippi. I've seen it in other places. I've seen people that ran as Democrats and truly they were Republicans and MAGA in their heart that's holding Democratic offices. Oh yeah, Quitman County, Mississippi, it's happening. People switching and saying that they're one thing and they want to get in, so they know they won't make it as a Republican or as an independent, because a lot of people, if you're a Democratic voter, you voting Democrat. So why would you prey upon the people and their sympathies by, one, supporting that man that lives in the house that's white, that's acting a fool about what's getting ready to be released today? Look at all of the chaos and all of the horrific things that have been happening, him blowing ships out the water and all kinds of things. And you want us to support him? You want us to support Mr. Colomb? You want us to support the orange man that has caused and taken away Medicaid and Medicare funding, have shortchanged the state of Mississippi, along with his brethren in the state house over there, in the house that's, I call it the haunted house over there, the governor's mansion. They're going to have to do a whole lot of cleaning up. No telling what's over there. Okay. Y'all want us to go down there to the heart of Dixie, the heart of Prejudice Dixie, and support those people that have been supporting the Dixiecrats, yeah, they part of the Republican Party. Those people in the long history of oppression that has gone on in Mississippi, and y'all put a brother up. Somebody put this man up, saying that he should go. What reason is he there for? And I got my own analogies about it. My feeling about it is this. Hey, good morning, Penelope. It's good to see you. My opinion about this is this. You're a turncoat. Oh, Jack, you up there with the Republicans, and now you say, well, you got a shot, and you're going to go after Cindy Hyde Smith. Now, it's been reported to me that the reason that he's going and he's trying to run against Cindy Hyde Smith is because Miss Cindy Hyde Smith didn't give him the favor that he wanted, which was to be on the federal judiciary. I think they gave it to somebody else. I know who they did. I ain't going to mention the person's name because they ain't had nothing to do with it. But it's been reported to me you were upset about this. It's been reported to me that your family also votes Republican, and they just raised money for the Democrats. It was reported to me. Now, I have reached out as a journalist that I am to the Cologne campaign. I ain't heard nothing from them. Emailed. I got a phone call. He's a district attorney. I think that's Lowndes County or something. And I got no response back from him as a member of the press. I'm not here to castrate you and cut your head off or anything, but you got some explaining to do, sir. Right here at the point where the vice president is coming to Jackson, Mississippi, and you sitting back as you're an infiltrator from the Republican Party. I'd like to see somebody address this. Now, I want to see if the Democratic Party is going to be quiet about this. No, you got to be equal all the way around now. Now, this is a credible. Now, if y'all don't, let me see. Hold on a second. Let me go to a commercial real quick, and I got to get some information that I got to pull up that just was sent to me. Give me 1 second, folks. You're listening to the McMahon Morning Show. It is 9:24. Y'all just stand by. Hey, Miss LLC, I'll be right back, y'all. Right back. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll be right back.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know, get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
All right, we'll be back again, folks. I just got some information that I must share with you. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Desserts Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
All right, I'm back. Let's see. Now, I just got this from an anonymous person, somebody that, wait a minute, let me make sure that we got this right. Hold on. Oh my. I got this. See, y'all don't believe that the MacMan has sources. That's okay. I ain't going to worry about that right now. What you're looking at right now, if you go up, let's see, I want you to go to the top of the page if you can look, and you will see that Mr. Cologne, now they don't record the general election vote, but they do record your primary votes. Now, it did him well, and you'll see he been trying to vote Democrat because he's trying to. Now, he voted Republican in for the Orange Man in the last primary. That was last year in March. Okay, and in the general, he had to vote in the general. They hadn't pulled that record, but he did. He voted. Why would you? I just want to ask this question. Now, Kamala Harris, Vice President Harris, that's coming to the state of Mississippi to not only just come for her best-selling book that she has out that she's but she's just letting us know her experience that she had. What is it, 108 or 108 days? What happened when she had to take over and become the nominee of the party? Strong-willed, she could do what she does. Strong-willed, but then and a great candidate. I say so because I vote for it again. But now let's go back to the facts. You want us, Mr. Cologne, you and your cohorts, your family, have voted Republican. It is well known that your family votes Republican. Why would you come over here and ask the Democrats for their vote and their support when you know that you're Republican, sir? Why don't you be who you are? You don't know whether you want to be a pancake or a waffle. My mama would say, you don't know what you want to do. You don't know whether you want to be a pancake or a waffle or a biscuit. But yet and still and all, when you want your goodies and when you want to do things and put people away under the banner of a Republican, that's what you want to do. And then you're going to turn around and say, I'm a Democrat now. What are you? Now, that's some suspect. Democratic Party of Mississippi, you ought to challenge. I mean, something needs to be done. It got to be something in the rules somewhere, which I believe that it is, that you got to uphold democratic values. How you going to switch back and forth? How you going to switch back, especially what the Republicans is doing in the state of Mississippi in the State House? Look at what they're doing. Look at the funding that's been cut already. Poor people. Look at some of the towns. I'm going to do a tour of the towns and let you see what's going on in Mississippi. Let me take you by the schools that have been neglected for ever and ever and ever. What about the water system? You can't even drink water, not even in the capital city. Some places it looks like it. You got to buy bottled water. In a state, Madison and them other places where rich people in the gated communities where they get all of the good roads and all of the wonderful services, but yet and still in all, the people that have built this state and country gets nothing. You want to take welfare away. Why? Because it's not equal. Why is there welfare? Because there's not an equal playing field. We don't have an opportunity to make big salaries and get big or get great benefits because it wasn't designed for black people. Y'all can say what you want to say. I'm just going to tell the truth. Now they put a brother in there to infiltrate the Democratic Party. I don't care who sent them. I know who sent them. I was there when he was endorsed. I don't want to go there right now, but I'm going to go to something in a little bit. We got to stop these people from always putting in our faces, this is who you want us, because you said to vote for them, we supposed to vote for them. and behind the scenes, they're nothing but Trumpites and MAGA. Look at what they've done to this country. And you mean to tell me here you come and you got the best interest of the people that can move Mississippi and you want to be a part of it now because it'll suit you. If Donald Trump wasn't in trouble, if these Republicans wasn't in trouble, would you run as a Republican? Or you mad because you didn't get that judgeship? Or you upset with your folks, you didn't gave them money? I don't know whether you raise money or not. I think we need to pull his financials. As a reporter, we need to do, I'm a reporter. It was reported to me and sent to me. Here's his record, Mr. Mack. The man did. He voted. He voted with the MAGA folks. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this is not a time for us to be playing games in the state of Mississippi. Somebody's going to have to, I know they ain't listening. Y'all listening. Somebody explain this because people been going around talking about support this man and this man is MAGA. Now explain that. Come on the show and explain yourself, sir. MacMedia3 at Gmail. Let me put it up here so he can see. Y'all give this to him because I don't believe, he got a chance. I called, I text. Wait a minute. I got it. Wait a minute. I got it right here. MacMedia3 at gmail.com. Y'all know the man. Y'all need to tell him he need to get at me. But I don't like what's going on here. Wait a minute. MacMedia3 at gmail.com. Mr. Cologne, come on the show and explain yourself why you voted like this and why you want us to vote for you. That's the address. Y'all give it to him. MacMedia3 at gmail.com. I sent an invitation out to you, sir. And you have not answered. When I first heard it, now this ain't my first time hearing it, but I got this, when it's official, I got this, I got the press release. So I wanted to see for myself before I said anything. I said, what y'all talking about? How? I say, this man a Democrat. Well, let me look at this. So I started digging. And I got the answers that I wanted. You cannot be, we can't stand for this. We're not going for this. I'm going to have to ask, we're going to have Miss Teal back on real soon because we need some details about this, Mr. Cologne. You're going to have to answer. It was reported to me. I was in a meeting. I was there. I heard it with my own ears from somebody real high up that this is my pick. Everybody clapping and yelling and hee-hawing and carrying on. And I heard a couple of years ago, there was a situation going on with the chairmanship of the Democratic Party. And how you going to have, I see why. That person, his father ran for, I think, Democratic Party. He's a Republican. I know Mr. Will Cologne is a Republican. His record is there. How are you going to come over and jump over and try to be the chairman of the Democratic Party and y'all been supporting the Orange Man all this time and what he stands for? Anybody that carries the Republican banner, you carried their mess too. So if it was the Democrats, y'all be all over the Democratic Party. Now, if it was them, I'd be talking. I'm talking about them just like I'm gonna talk about all of them. Who's going to stand up for the people of the state of Mississippi? We all have somebody somewhere in our family lineage that came through here. Not just saying that. Look at their heart. We're here now in 2025, still fighting racism. It's not an equal playing field. We got to fight for every dollar, yet we support every organization and business in this country. From slavery on down, we go to their stores. Y'all buying all those handbags. Y'all fighting folks in the stores for them folks stuff. They ain't fighting our stuff. They're not coming to our community. They're not coming to Malipi Fashion. They're not coming to none of our companies or our people that can do things. They're not coming to our folks, but yet they want us to spend money with them. How long are we going to be hoodwinked and bamboozled? Now we got somebody that's allegedly in our own community trying to fool us into thinking that he's on our side. Brother, you got to come and explain yourself. That's why the McMahon Morning Show has been and is created. There's a lot of news you're not going to get. Now, mainstream news ain't reported this. It's out. I'm sure they're going to report on it now because folk listen to us. And some of the brethren and sisters in the legislatures got, y'all question him. Get him on the phone. Hey, man, what is this McMahon talking about you? You voted Republican in the last election in 2024 when we were trying to keep that man out of office. President Joe Biden was sick. We can't knock a man because he's sick, keep living. Your bones gonna creak, something gonna happen. But he had sense enough and had somebody there that could automatically step in the president's position anyway. If something happened to him, he picked Kamala Harris. She took up the mantle and did it in a great way. I went to the convention, reported, and was there for the whole thing. Not knowing in the wings in Mississippi, y'all got a guy coming up that y'all supporting that's a infiltrator from the Republicans, from the MAGA folks. Look at what they're doing. Obamacare is getting ready to be you're not going to get it. Your health care is getting ready to go in the toilet. You ain't gonna pay no $2,000 and $3,000. Who got that kind of money? They letting it roll. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, he said, go home. One, because the Epstein file's supposed to be coming out. We know he a freaking a pedophile and a liar and a cheat. Got on national TV lying. He first thing come out his mouth is a lie, and we still believe it. And folks still want this man to be the. How could white folks look at what he's doing? Y'all all up in the man. Y'all love it. Oh, he's the best thing since sliced bread. Look at what he done. Now you're running from him. Look, just wait until the ACA is eliminated and see what happens in your districts. Mississippi 1st, 3rd, and 4th congressional district. The 2 senators, especially Hyde Smith, that want to go see the hanging. She told the folks, you invite me to the hanging? I'll be in the front row. What kind of person is that say that kind of foolishness? Yeah, I'm hot. I ain't mad. I'm just trying to find out. This woman, Cindy Hyde Smith, on national television, they got her saying it. Oh, we want you to come in. If you invite me to a hanging, why would hanging even be in your vocabulary after what happened to Emmett Till? Let's talk about that first. That struck the modern day civil rights movement. They slaughtered that young man, 13, 14 years old boy, dragged him out of the house because somebody say they whistled at an ugly woman. He whistled. She should be lucky somebody looking at her. He looked at me. We couldn't look at white people. We couldn't walk on the same side of the block as they are. We had to hold our heads down and scuttlebutt around and don't say anything. I don't want to go back to that. You prejudice. Look at what these people did to us. And I don't hate you. But you got to be reminded sometime. We they had secret police here in Mississippi. The Citizens Council. They go all over Mississippi and they'll tell anything. And when they tell it, here come the Goon Squad and here come the KKK. Young men came from New York City, Goodman and them, came down here. 3 young men come down here trying to help people to register to vote. And they put them in a quarry. The KKK did that. And we supposed to be quiet? Oh, it's some good white folks. It's some good folks. And there may be. But there's some evil ones too, and still in the state legislature, in Congress, in the South. We still dealing with it, and we got an infiltrator with the MAGA folks at a time like this. See, this is the game they playing. I believe it's higher up. I believe some folks in the Democratic Party know about this and ain't telling it. We need to do some deep dive investigating. Y'all got some information, send it to the Mac man. I'll look into it. I already got my sources. I do the work. This was sent to me. I ain't even see that. This is the man record right here. I said, Mr. Mac, you don't believe it? This is because here it is. I said, okay. I already know, but I said, okay, see how y'all even make sure that I got my stuff together. It's right there in black and white. Look at it. I ain't taking it down yet because I got some more stuff to talk about in a couple seconds. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. How you going to, I'm about sick of this. They had this in slavery. Don't you know the straw boss, the Stevens, the head Negro in the house? That's what we got now. You go over and play with the Republicans. They ain't gonna nominate you for the they don't want you over there, Mr. Cologne, because why didn't they nominate you? Mm-hmm. Why aren't you running as a Republican? If you believe in the Republican values of MAGA, of tearing this country up and giving to the rich, look at what you're doing. Your people that look like you, sir, are going to be the ones that's suffering. And yet you sit in your high tower in your chair and sit there and persecute and prosecute the citizens of that county that you live in. What's that county? Let me look at it. Loudons County, if I'm pronouncing it right. They elected you as their district attorney or something. And you're a Republican. How many Democrats voted for you? And you're a Republican. Why did you have to put it out there like that? Why are you ashamed of being a MAGA? They got some black MAGAs. Let me look and see what you said, Penelope. I'm sorry. Forgive me for neglecting that. Yeah. They do. Yeah. Alex Soros supports both this man and Diddy. Now, I don't know. We got to follow the money. Now, if Soros, they better get it together. Get me some information on it. I'll put her out there too. Somebody supporting these people, these Democrats, and making them go against, supporting these folks to go against the people that are going to help us out this situation, y'all. They don't have all of the answers. Nobody has all of the answers. We got to work together. But I think that we got a fairer shake with the Democratic Party than we do with the Republicans. Look at what they're doing, folks. This man got on national TV, ain't talk about nothing but his lie. He lied the whole broadcast. Mess with y'all Survivor. People saying Survivor's on, he's on the air. Does anybody do you all see? Can y'all observe and see what's going on? Yeah, you got some information, and y'all get that to Scott Cologne, because he act like he can't read an email or return a phone call. I'm not against you, sir. When I heard it just bothered me. And for news' sake, I ask and I open invitation to any Republican, Independent, Democrat, Unitarian, anybody, whoever's running, you're welcome here. I'll bring you here. You need to speak to the people that you're asking to elect you and come in your right party. Don't be flip-flopping. 46 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock here on the MacMan Morning Show. I'm not through. I got some more stuff. This is Fabulous Wednesday. Fabulous Wednesday. This is Freedom Friday. Y'all got me saying Fabulous Wednesday. Ain't that said? That's terrible, James. You should. You know it's Friday, it ain't Wednesday. It's Friday. Thank you, Senator Teal and the Teal campaign for that bit of information, because it's not even out on the mainstream. Oh, but I'm going to talk about it every day until somebody comes on here. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to throw it out there. Mr. Cologne, you need to come on here. The primary is in March, I think the 10th. You need to come and explain yourself. I wouldn't vote for no turncoat. Man, here you with Donald Trump and his peoples. Come on now. Good morning, Malipi Fashion. We don't have a fair shake. We still got segregation and plantation mentality in Mississippi. We still got people in Mississippi scared to look white folks in the face. They believe that they are the pure as the driven snow. You know, I took care of your mama when she was sick and I gave her some medicine when you couldn't afford it. They feel that you owe them their lives for doing something humanitarian. When y'all needed some money, I loaned it to you. Remember, I didn't charge too much interest. You paid me back. I was there for you. That's how they talk. When you didn't have no job, I let you go into the cotton field and I let you do extra work on the weekend. That's how they talk. I ain't going for it. Ain't no more. I'm about sick of these handkerchief head Negroes and these old Uncle Toms and these people that are trying to keep the people back. I know some of these politicians. Been around them. I respect them. Y'all got to explain this one to me and to the public. Explain, y'all. This is the person that somebody, they pushing the man to be the United States Senator. So what's the difference between him and Hyde Smith? Color. One's black and one is white. Why you talk? I'll say what I want. Call it like it is, folks. The MAGA folk, ain't nothing in MAGA. They got 2 or 3 black folks over there. Some wrong. They got some Hispanics. They running, though. They leaving them because you done lock they folks up and put their children in cages and everything. And they running from you, locking them up on the street. Well, I got some more. Wait a minute. I got some more. Y'all hold on, commercials. I got to get this out. Whether they listening or not, I got to get this out. Because somebody's shucking and jiving. I got another message. Or I'm going to put it out. Somebody sent this to me and say, Mr. Mack, we got somebody running up against Brother Benny Thompson, and they sent me a tape. They sent me a tape of an interview with this young man. I'm looking for him to get him on. I sent a request to Mr. Thompson also. I don't know why nobody got back to me. I'm not here to hurt you, Mr. Thompson. I voted for you. I supported you. I walked and canvassed for you. I've been at all of the events that you've had to try to support you because I believe that, right, you were the only Democrat, you were the only person that was fighting for us in the state of Mississippi on the national level for 30-some years. We've been supporting you. I'm not saying I don't, but something ain't right somewhere. That Mr. Thompson, somebody needs to say something about this Scott Cologne guy, and Will too, his daddy. How these folks get to creeping up here talking about they Republicans and they gonna be Democrats? Well, let me talk about this young man that I heard the other day. This is a Democratic challenger, and I put them both up there because I'm nonpartisan. That's running against Benny for the 2nd Congressional District seat. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, before you throw a dagger or say anything or get cussed out, or something like that, or cuss me out, or whatever the case may be, you against Benny. I ain't against him. My record is clear. I ain't against nobody. I just want somebody to explain what's going on. Help us to understand. Is this man a Republican or is he not? That's the question. Now back to this here. Now this young man who served the Democratic leaders in Congress, Mr. Chuck Schumer. He worked as legal counsel and as assistant to many Democrats on the Hill from the state of Mississippi. This young man said on the air, he said, it's time for a change. He said, Mr. Thompson has been there long as he's been living. And if you look around the Delta and in his district, it's the same way. This is a quote from him, and I quote him, and I'm going to have him on the show. He said, we just need a change. I agree. We need a little bit more help or what have you. So run your race, young man. We want to hear from you. And he's open to come on the Mike Man Morning Show now, Mr. Thompson. I supported you. I still support you until otherwise said so, unless you give me a reason not to. Now I'm just one voice. I want to know what the deal is. This Cologne thing, and I want to know about him answering the questions of this young man. Maybe we got to have a MagMan debate in District 2 and 1 and 4. Brother Jeff down there on the coast. I'm going to talk about him too a little bit. I think that Brother Jeff, y'all know, if y'all heard that name already, y'all already know. Let me see what they sending me. Good morning. Oh, I think I got some more news. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check this out. Somebody's sending me something now. It is 52 minutes. I'm going a little bit over today. Let me see, because this stuff is dropping like potatoes. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Y'all give me a second. Because, see, I'm not going to let Mississippi get messed over if I can help it. If I got a voice, I'm going to say something. And see, they already are not, they already are not, who is this? They sent to me this. I got that already. Okay. Y'all don't send me no more of that. I don't want no more of that stuff. All right. So we got a challenge in the 2nd Congressional District. Mr. Thompson versus this young man. I'm going to tell you who he is. He ain't told me to tell you yet, but y'all know what's going on. But then they sent me something else. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold your horses. All right. They sent me this. We sick and tired of this, Mr. Mack. This is Citizens sent me this. They say from 1993 all the way here, only person that has been, that we known is the 2nd Congressional. This is what Mississippi gave the state. They created this district for the black community. It was created long before Mike Espy was the first black congressperson, or since Reconstruction. And he went on to become Secretary of Agriculture. Now, the second person that held this seat and continues to hold it is Benny Thompson. Now, it's right there. I'm not knocking him. Let me say this right now. From 93 to 2025, this man has been there. Now, they say he has seniority. He does. They say with seniority, he gets the best congressional committee seats. Okay, Homeland Security, which encumbers a whole lot of things. He's right now the ranking member of Homeland Security and various other things. But the question came up. Why does the district look the same? Can anybody answer that question for me? They say we've been voting for the same people, and no change has happened. Nothing is going on. We're not being represented, they say, because we get nothing. It's still the same. The schools are messed up. The roads are messed up. Even he says he sends money, and he does. And the officials in these cities and towns aren't doing, in the 2nd Congressional District, aren't doing what they're supposed to do with the money. Something's going on. Now, I know nationally that they're cutting Medicare and Medicaid. I know that they're doing all those things. We know that they're cutting this and cutting that. But there's some things that could come here. He's a fighter. Benny Thompson has fought and is fighting and still fighting for Mississippi. I'm not saying that he's the cause of the Cologne guy or whatever he's doing. Or I'd like to find out what he thinks about it. What do you think about this man being a Republican talking about he want the Democratic nod? This is the MagMan Morning Show. It is right now 9:56. We're going to go do a commercial real quick and get a break and a breather. I got some other news about our great supporters and some things that they're doing and make some announcements. This still is the MagMan Morning Show. We'll be back.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Special Specializing in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Hello everyone, this is Melissa Schumpert with Malipi Fashion. Come out to our store location at 850 North Gloucester Street, Suite 3, Tupelo, Mississippi. We are here to pack your orders and see those smiling faces. And as always, you can shop online at malipifashion.com.
Tune in to the MacMan Morning Show. Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the MacMan Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
Oh, I'm muted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Hot Talk Network. Let me go back. Because Penelope, thank you for reminding me. Because I was. That's okay. Miss Lanier is coming. Zenobia Lanier is coming. Our insurance specialist, our life insurance specialist, is going to be coming to the Magman Morning Show with great information for us. Also, Malipi Fashion. I told y'all that she's got something. The great sale going on. One of 12, she said, one of 12 days of Christmas. Y'all get your wonderful fashions. Go by her website and see she ships nationwide. And I was talking about while I was flashing back and forth, the vice president is coming. She's a AKA coming to the Mississippi area. And y'all want to get y'all specialty. She's a AKA. But we ain't going to forget about the Deltas either. See, it's a Delta AKA, Delta AKA, Delta AKA. All right. Y'all know what that is. I don't know. I didn't. I'm grateful for that. Let's see. Also, thank you, Miss Kiana Belcher, for coming on yesterday. We want to also thank Meredith Hammer, the next judge of the 17th Sub Circuit, with that great endorsement that she got. The endorsement that she got from the Chicago Federation of Labor, and they want her to be, she's going to be fair. March 17th and March the 10th and the 17th are the primaries in those major states, state of Mississippi and the state of Illinois, and we want you to make that selection. We endorse Miss Meredith. We endorse Kiana Belcher for District 5. Those are the only ones right now that I have. I don't know what else is getting ready to go on up there, but they got national elections also going on. So we're going to just leave that there. The Dr. King, the McMahon Morning Show, and with its friends and its affiliates, will have a Dr. King MLK celebration here on the McMahon Morning Show starting in early January. We're gonna start. I wouldn't just say celebrating, but we're going to start remembering Dr. King and his tremendous work. And his work needs to be spread even more now than ever. If you want to participate and you have a business or you have a function, a Dr. King function, whether it's at your school, at your church, community center, or wherever you like, send us your announcement and we'll make your announcement for $10. We'll make your announcement, a Dr. King announcement, for $10. I think that's $10 per. That is. And we're going to have more information. We got a new information email that's going to be coming up. A lot of things that are we're moving. Mag Media 3 is moving. We're moving at a rapid rate that we have to get some things in place before our launch with Hot Talk Television and Radio, Hot Talk Radio and Television. We're going to do a launch with them in January of some kind, but then I think March is the official launch for the new global center that they have, and we're going to be a part of it, and we're just grateful. But we would like to remember the life and the legacy of Dr. King. Dr. King's message is so effective. Fannie Lou Hamer, her message is so effective. This is why this has touched me so about this situation with this man. They're saying that this man is trying to infiltrate the Democratic Party because the Freedom Democrats fought against this and more. Fannie Lou Hamer down there getting assaulted, and they beat her and everything just for trying to register people to vote. The same people, they were Democrats that they call them Dixiecrats, And when John Kennedy came along and showed favor towards the black community, and Johnson showed the favor towards the black community and civil rights and the civil rights movement, those same Dixiecrats went over to the Republican Party and started they became conservatives. What are you conserving? We conserving this, we big spending and this and that, but we're people that never, we didn't have anything. Folks, do you know your history? Do you know where we came from? As a people, that's why we're progressive. That's why we want the same things that everybody else wants. Why not? We worked hard for our families, our people, our ancestors. People have done so much work. We trying to get along, but don't make me feel guilty because I'm black and we went through what we went through. Why y'all talking about it now? My family, they're not here anymore. But the same generational curse that was on your grandpa's them is on these folks here that's doing this dirty dealings up there. If they could eliminate us as a people, they would, but they can't. That's evil. America's supposed to be a melting pot. People that come for freedom and try to be free, to practice their religion, to practice life, to live a good life, to have a decent education. Black people, we weren't even, it was against the law for us to read. Oh, you're talking about, don't talk about, I'm telling you, so now white people, talking about Caucasians, you know what's going on, join, and you know what's right, do what's right. We help each other. We got Priscilla Williams Teal. We got a lot of people that are running, that's trying to run against these people that have caused this. Talking about going to a hanging. Now they still haven't said nothing about the young man at Delta State University. That's so quiet. They trying their best to keep. And Ben Crump, you need to come on and tell us something, bruh. Tell us something. Like I told you, this fair game here. If you ain't doing now, you're the lead lawyer. Let us know. Give us an update on what's going on. Y'all kept us from the family. I was going to speak to the mother of Mr. Trey Reed was coming on, and they stopped her. Mr. Crump, why you stop her from our media? From her giving her story about how she's hurting. I don't care who they are. I'm gonna tell the truth. This is media. Why can't we be treated fair? Yeah, you probably is Amelish Penelope on them. It's true. You go around all of these places where black people have been, from George Floyd all the way to Miss Taylor down in Breonna Taylor down in Kentucky. You're there. Oh, you're there. Mississippi needs some answers, and I want to know why y'all stopped her, the mother of Trey Reed, from coming on the McMahon Morning Show. Oh, I got the news. See, that's why I know that we're effective. Don't look at the counter. It's them people in the bushes that y'all ought to be watching. You can't see them, they there. I got the word. I'm not intimidated by anybody. Oh, Mac, you ought to lay low on that. I'm not laying low on nothing. The primary is in March, and we got a man infiltrating, trying to get us to be hoodwinked and bamboozled. I don't even know him. Ain't heard of him. I know his father. I heard his father before. I'm not knocking him. Be who you are, either a Republican or a Democrat. You can't be a dog and a cat at the same time. You be one or the other. Be one or the other. Let us know what's going on, because like I said, I'm so glad that our viewers and our listeners trust me enough and send me the information that they send to me. We got to be not just proactive, folks, but we got to open our eyes and see. It does not take this long for us to get what we need to get. I know this country is dysfunctional. We live here. We got no other place to go. This is our home. Nobody's going to run us from here. Nobody's going to keep us down. I'm not going for it. I don't know about you, but I'm not going for it. That's all I'm going to say on that. It is right now 12 minutes after the hour of 10. I had to say what I had to say today, and I'm going to keep saying it. We better wake up, folks, and see people are taking advantage of us. Oh, because such and so say vote for them, we going to vote for them. And you don't check them out. Check them out. Are you really with the Democrats? Are you really with your Republican Party? You can't. What if Cindy Hyde Smith come over and say, I want to be a Democrat? Oh, I don't believe in Trump no more. All that whooshing and woofing she was doing and agreeing, going to the hanging, her and Roger Wicker and the other cohorts. All that racism that y'all spewed out and all the hate, y'all keep the money from the black people. Y'all ain't take no money from the white community. You took it from us. Don't give us a fair opportunity at employment. Don't give us a fair opportunity in business. We can't compete, but you want our money. You want us to buy your stuff. But we can't sell anything. We can't compete in the marketplace. Jobs are leaving. They putting robots in. They got these, what do they call these big things that Elon Musk got out there? These AI centers that the electric bills are going up because they running electricity like it's mad. Look at what these people, and then he leave when he get in hot water. See, Trump did this. He's nothing but a patsy. It's the folks behind him that we ought to look at. Listen, let me go on, and I'm not going to talk about them folks no more. Not today. But let me give you some programming notes. The holidays are coming up, and as I'm not, and holiday data centers. Thank you very much for, thank you. The data centers burning up all that propane and everything, all that stuff over there, and causing the electric race for what? AI, artificial intelligence. It ain't intelligence, it's artificial, it ain't real. Right in the community. They tried to do it in South Memphis, a predominantly black community. And my hats, and I got some new stuff I want to show. And I want to give them a hand. I want to give, y'all ain't know I had that. Let me do it again. My hand, we got to give a hand to the citizens of South Memphis, over there in Boxtown and in South Memphis, that said, we ain't going. They already have a great concentration of cancers and asthmas because you got those refineries and all those other places right in the black community. And now they wanted to bring some more over there to bring some more environmental destruction over there. And they say, we'll stick it there because black people ain't gonna say nothing. That's what they saying. They over there in the ghetto. They shooting up each other. They need our help. We'll give them $2 or $3, and we'll sponsor a picnic or a rally or something like that, and give them some cups and some cookies and things, and maybe a few dollars to keep them quiet. Listen, folks, we got to stop falling for the okie doke. So they stopped that data center over there, but they looking in Mississippi to put one in Mississippi. Elon Musk. Now you in Mississippi, in North Mississippi, keep your eye. Wouldn't care what they do. Make sure your county boards know. Make sure your alderman and your mayor knows. We don't want it in our community. It is some dangerous stuff, folks. I don't care how much money they're offering. You're gonna pay me to kill to kill over and roll over and die. You crazy? Stop. Let me stop all that. This is MacMan Morning Show each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, right here on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions. WKRA still has our agreement, but we like to welcome Hot Talk Radio and Television International network that we're a part of. And you see up in the corner there, you see their logo. Let me let y'all see our new logo from WKRA. WKRA, not WKRA, from Hot Talk Radio. WKRA is still our affiliate until the new year. But Hot Talk Radio International, radio and television, our carrier that's getting ready to carry us around the world. And you'll be able to hear us, and we're going to expand, and we're going to have new programming. It opens up the door for independent media. You want a show, you want to participate, you might want to, you want to broadcast. I don't like podcasts. That word, it's funny to me, and it means I like broadcasters. You want to have a program, a media program, you want to come on, you do cakes or you do something, Hot Talk Radio and Television is open to you, and we'll put you and get your slot. It's worldwide. People will see you everywhere. And we want to thank Hot Talk Radio and Television for the invitation extending to us here at the MacMan Morning Show, Mac Media Productions. Also, let me also say about our Christmas programming. I'm thinking of pre-record, but I don't know what we might come on live or something. I want to come on live on the holiday and say hey to everybody. And I hope that you have a nice one. Let it be a safe one. All right, as we're going into the weekend, folks, y'all be careful. Watch your surroundings at these malls and at these places where you shop. There's been some uptick in some incidents of people going into your cars and breaking windows and everything. Put your stuff in the trunk. Find somewhere to cover it up or somewhere so it won't be all out in the open. Y'all just go willy nilly in the store and you think your stuff that you just got from Gucci will be in your car and somebody done broke your window. Now you got to pay for the window and you done lost your Gucci money or whatever I didn't even mean to give them no advertising. But you go to these stores and your stuff is gone. Please watch your surroundings, folks, and be very, very careful. Once again, I want you to support the Favor Foundation and in their giveaway for the Christmas giveaway of the senior citizens. We're going to be talking more about it. Please support them in what they're doing. The giveaway will be on the 23rd of December. That's the day before New Year's Eve, which would be what? A Wednesday. I think it is. Is it Wednesday? No. Is it? Yeah. And at 10 o'clock, we need volunteers. They need volunteers to assist putting these gifts together. And we're going to have more information about that on Monday, full broadcast on Monday. That's what we're going to have. I'm going to say, stand up, folks, for your rights. We have the wherewithal to get the word out. Somebody said to me that this man did a whole lot for folk. I ain't heard. I'm not here for his record. He might have helped y'all out of a case or two. I have no idea. That's not my business. My thing is, stop trying to be an infiltrator. If you're a Republican, be that. If you're a Democrat, be that. If you're a Unitarian, be that. If you're independent, be what you are. Stop trying to play two ends against the middle. And somebody got to do some explaining, but we're going to work it out. And we're going to bring them here to the McMahon Morning Show and let them know we're getting ready to go, folks. And it's been a wonderful week, exciting week. We're going to be keeping our eyes on the news. If I have to come in this weekend because of the Epstein situation, we're going to broadcast. We'll break in live. So look out for an announcement. Look around or subscribe to us and you'll get all the announcements for the McMahon Morning Show. We'll come out with a special report if and so things change in D.C. We want to see what's going to come out of there. Thank you all for being here. For Brother Lee Mack and myself, I'd like to leave you the affirmation. You don't have to be jealous of nobody, because when God gets through blessing them, he has more than enough to bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your family. This is the McMahon Morning Show.
It's the McMahon Morning Show. It's the McMahon Morning Show. It's the McMahon Morning Show. It's the McMahon Morning Show. Sitting at home when you're in your car. It's the McMahon Morning Show. No matter if you get far. It's the McMahon Morning Show. You better tune in quick or you might just miss. It's the McMahon Morning Show. The best show this side of the sea. It's the McMahon Morning Show. It's the McMahon Morning Show.